In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 18, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Washington Wizards versus New York Knicks. On Wednesday evening, the Washington Wizards traveled to Madison Square Garden for a road matchup with the New York Knicks. The Wizards lost 127-118 to the Golden State Warriors. The Knicks lost 123-121 in overtime to the Toronto Raptors. Looking at the betting trends, the Wizards are 15-33-3 against the spread in their last 51 games, playing on 1 day's rest, and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games overall. The Knicks are 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 home games and 15-7 against the spread in their last 22 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 3-1 in the last 5 meetings overall. The Wizards are 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 meetings overall, and the Wizards are 12-4 against the spread in the last 16 meetings in New York. The Wizards are keeping an eye on Bradley Beal, who is currently listed as questionable, while the Knicks don't have a single player listed on the injury report, which is a real rarity in the league these days. The Wizards are keeping an eye on Bradley Beal, who is currently listed as questionable, while the Knicks don't have a single player listed on the injury report, which is a real rarity in the league these days. The Knicks blew a 9-point lead late in regulation and ultimately fell 123-121 in overtime to the Toronto Raptors Monday night. Julius Randle finished with 21 points, 15 rebounds, and 8 assists after scoring 42 points in a win Sunday at Detroit. They have been red hot as of late besides the setback, and playing some of the best basketball out of anyone in the Eastern Conference. The Wizards struggled in the fourth quarter, playing without Bradley Beal in a 127-118 loss to the Golden State Warriors Monday. Bradley Beal missed his 5th consecutive game. Coach Wes Unseld said Beal still needs more exposure to contact before returning, and that will not happen before this game against New York. Expect Beal to miss his 6th straight game and the Knicks to come out on top, so the New York Knicks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Wizards and Knicks are in the middle of the pack with respect to pace of play entering this Eastern Conference tilt. Both clubs are struggling from beyond the arc. Washington comes in shooting at 34.2% and New York at 33.9%, both bottom 7 in the NBA. New York plays a tough defensive style under coach Tom Thibodeau, and they will have an easy time taking care of Washington without Bradley Beal in the lineup. The Wizards dropped to 18-26 on the year with their loss to Golden State and are in danger of plunging deeper into the Eastern Conference standings. The total number has gone under in 11 of 16 meetings between these two clubs. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Hawks versus Dallas Mavericks. The Atlanta Hawks head to Dallas to face the Dallas Mavericks on Wednesday. The Hawks are 22-22 while the Mavericks are 24-21. These two foes split 2 games last season, but have not yet met this season. The Hawks are 9-25 against the spread in their last 34 games following against the spread win. The Mavericks are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 Wednesday games and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The under is 4-1 in Hawks' last 5 overall. The over is 5-1 in Mavericks' last 6 home games. The Hawks are 6-2 against the spread in the last 8 meetings in Dallas and 13-4 against the spread in the last 17 meetings. Dallas gave up a boatload of points in a 140-123 loss to the Portland Trail Blazers Sunday. The Mavericks rested star Luka Doncic, who had a season-low 15 points in 35 minutes in Saturday night's loss. Luka will be back for this game against Atlanta, and the Mavericks are a completely different club, obviously, with him back in the lineup. They have not been efficient on the defensive end this season, ranking 25th in defensive rating. Injuries have a lot to do with it, as they have been without Josh Green, Maxi Kleber, and Dorian Finney-Smith. This is a good get-right spot for Dallas with Atlanta coming to town. They hold a 24-21 record heading into this contest against the Hawks, but they are far better than their record indicates. The Atlanta Hawks looked good on Monday, but it takes more than that for me to get on the bandwagon, as they've underachieved all year. The Dallas Mavericks are in a funk at the moment, but they play their best ball at home, where they win by an average of 5 points. Luka will be back, and the Mavericks will take care of business. So the Dallas Mavericks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. According to dunksandthrees.com, the Mavericks rank 29th in pace of play. They are not the same club on offense without Jalen Brunson around, and they are likely kicking themselves for not signing up when they could have gotten him for a cheap number. They rank 6th in adjusted offensive rating, but only when Luka is in the lineup. Atlanta will attempt to push the tempo in this game with Trae Young and DeJounte Murray, and the Mavericks and a rested Luka will be more than happy to oblige. This should be a back and forth game, with the score going past the projected total number. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Charlotte Hornets versus Houston Rockets. The Charlotte Hornets take on the Houston Rockets in an inter-conference battle on Wednesday night. The Hornets were dealt a home loss by the Celtics on Monday. The Rockets dropped a road decision against the Lakers on Monday night. Each squad recorded a home win in last year's 2 meetings. Looking at the betting trends, the Hornets are 1-4-1 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team with a losing record, 47-18-2 against the spread in their last 67 games against a team below .400, and 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games overall. The Rockets are 2-6-1 against the spread in their last 9 home games, 26-53 against the spread in their last 79 games against a team with a losing record, and 3-13-1 against the spread in their last 17 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 22-8 in the last 30 meetings overall. The Hornets are 4-15-2 against the spread in the last 21 meetings in Houston, and the Hornets are 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings overall. The Hornets could be shorthanded once again, as Gordon Hayward and Cody Martin are both listed as doubtful, while the Rockets are keeping an eye on Kevin Porter Jr., who is listed as questionable for this one. You really couldn't bet on either team with much confidence, as these have been 2 of the worst teams in the league all season. But the Rockets, who were more than competitive against the Lakers in their narrow loss on Monday. I don't want to back the Houston Rockets as much as the next guy, but laying points with the Hornets, especially on the road, is a no-go for me. The Charlotte Hornets have been horrible all year. They're losing their last 5 games by an average of 11 points, and they even lose in the favorite role by an average of 2 points. No thanks. So the Houston Rockets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Although Houston's offense is not the best, the Rockets can still score plenty of points, while Charlotte's offense is solid and should be able to take advantage of Houston's defense. The Hornets play at a pace of 103.1, which ranks 9th, while the Rockets rank 19th at a pace of 100.9, while Charlotte and Houston rank 27th and 28th, respectively, in defensive efficiency, which should lead to a lot of points. The Hornets are 23-22 in hitting the over this season, while Houston is 22-22. Meanwhile, in Charlotte's last 10 games, the games are averaging 238 points per game, while the Rockets' last 10 games are averaging 232 points per game. These defenses should leave opening in a high-paced game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.